Yeah, morning all. So can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes, visible.
So fine. Just yesterday I was just giving the demo session, right? I was just briefing, right? Why Python? It's a general purpose programming, right? Any kind of applications we can develop, like automation applications, web applications, animation applications, gaming applications, networking applications, embedded applications, desktop applications, right? So this way, wide varieties of applications we can develop using Python. Has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programmings, all the features are present within this Python. That's why any kind of applications can be developed using Python, and the Python is the mostly used, and Python is the mostly used programming, right? Yes. High level language. Python is a high level language, means it's easily understandable. Python is easily understandable, it's portable and machine independent, can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Python is a cross-platform language which can run on any platform like Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Yes. Interpreted language. Python is a interpreted language, line by line execution you are going to see, which makes debugging easy. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, like which provides simple syntaxes which looks like normal English statements, right? User-friendly programming which provides simple syntax. Yes, next. So I said there are two types of languages, low-level languages and high-level languages. Low-level languages like assembly level or machine level language, they are not human understandable, they are not portable, and they are machine dependent. High-level languages like Python, right? High-level languages like Python, human understandable, they are portable, and machine independent. Human understandable, it's portable, and machine independent. Can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. So Python has got multi-programming features, right? Python has got multi-programming features. So what are the features Python has got? Procedural-oriented programming features like C language, object-oriented programming like C++, Java, object-oriented programming like C++, Java, right? scripting features, but like shell script. Modular programming features like modular 3. So because of this modular programming, Python has got a great boom, right? Nearly 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing for different environments. Whatever domain you are from, Python has got Python has got a module for each and every environment. So so Java was mostly used in the year 2010 with 43% usage, but now from the last 3-4 years, right? The usage of Python has increased a lot. Previously, it was just a 3% used. Now it is 31% used, mostly used in the industry. So modules, 89,000 modules, 89,300 modules for different environments, right? For data science, it is providing separate modules for plottings, visualizations, data analysis, right? For big data, separate modules Python is providing for networking, for operating systems, for testing. For every database, there is a module it is providing. For each and every file format, it is providing modules, not only for computer applications, even for electronics, civil environment also, it is providing modules. So for mathematical operations, for statistics, and for generating graphs. Any kind of graphs we can generate by using Python, normal graph, bar graphs, histograms, scatter plots, stack plots, any types of graphs we can generate. Python real-time applications. Yesterday I briefed you about the real-time applications. Right? What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Web applications. Web applications using framework like Django. At a rapid speed, you can develop a web application with very less coding. It has got many features, flexible features provided by Design. Automation applications. Automation applications, right? Using technologies like data science, IoT, DevOps, right? IoT, say physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, and electronics. Used for collecting data, exchanging data, and controlling the things from the place where we are, right? Yes. Data science, right? Yes. So machine learning also, right? Data science, right? You have got ML, machine learning, right? Deep learning. It's a blend of techniques, main techniques like regression, classifications, clustering, recommendations. For all the techniques to implement, we require a language. So Python is the mostly chosen programming. And for big data applications, we have got Hadoop and Spark. Spark with Python, we say PySpark, right? So which has got Python, we are using Python. For scientific applications, Python is providing a module like CP. And for numerical analysis, we have got a module called NumPy. For numerical analysis, it is providing a module called NumPy. GUI animations, graphical user interface for animations. We have got models like PyQt, tkinter for that, and for gaming or game development. Lot of games are getting developed today by using Python, right? For game development. Pygame, PyCora are some frameworks given by Python for developing games. And for 3D games, we have got like PySoy. And for scheduling tasks, for testing, for scheduling tasks, we have got Airflow for test cases, for testing and test cases. And for software development, right? Python is used for even for software development. Software developers make use of Python as a support language. For business applications, Python is one of the best choice in developing e-commerce websites. And for database applications, right, where Python can connect with any database. Python can connect with any database, right? Yes. For networking applications, right? So we have got Python. There is a separate framework given by Python, right? Like Twisted Python. For networking applications, right? It is providing, right, a framework called Twisted Python. And for web scraping, you've got web extracting data from different websites like URL BS4 models, audio and video applications, like Tim Player, C Play. CAD applications or 3D CAD applications. CAD applications or 3D CAD applications. Okay, for embedded applications that we use a model called Raspberry Pi. Embedded applications, we use Raspberry Pi. One of the famous embedded applications which uses Python script. Computer vision for face detection, color detection, for object detections, right? Python is preferred, and for data analysis and for desktop applications, single user applications, console applications, right? Python is preferred. And who are using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python. Google, right? Google using Python for its web search system. So one of the best example of Python web application, that the Google web crawling is first written in Java. Later it was rewritten. It was too difficult that it was rewritten in Python. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python. Instagram built using Python. So the main reason for Instagram for choosing Python, right? Yes. It's Python hybrid features, multi-programming features. Quora. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, all these are developed by using Python. Netflix using Python for security, automation, and subscription related things, right? MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. BitTorrent using Python for its file sharing service. iRobot for military and commercial operations, and for hardware testing. Hardware testing, that companies like the IBM, Seagate, all this they use Python for hardware testing, right? Yes. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Very less coding. Most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python, migrating towards Python because of its very less coding and simple syntaxes. They look like normal English statements, and 1/4 coding as compared with other programmings. Interactive mode, we can easily interact with the Python statement by statement. For every statement, it use response, right? Yes. Multi-programming features, right? It has got multi-programming features. Wide varieties of applications we can develop. Wide varieties of applications. Many built-in libraries, 89,300 inbuilt modules it is going to provide, right? Yes. Yes. Now, people who are from non-programming or zero programming, right? So just to go through the following things. Yes, Python comparison with other programming, coding-wise, length-wise, complexity-wise, you can check how simple the Python statements as compared with other programmings, right? Yes. So next, like Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming. So I'll take a task and I'll try to implement the task in multiple programmings. Okay, task. Accepting two values from the user keyboard. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. Yes. First, I'll write this code use two major programming languages, Python and Java, right, for enterprise applications development. So first, I'll write using Java. Later, I'll write using Python. You can just compare coding wise how simple the Python statements. First, I'm writing using Java. If you have got knowledge in Java, you can just go through this code, right? So import java.io.start. First, java.io.start. Class sample. Public static void main. Public static void main string aux throws IO exception. Input stream reader ISR equal to new input stream reader of system.in. Buffer reader BR equal to new buffered reader, right? ISR. Next, system.out.println, system.out.println. Enter the first number. Enter the first number. Whatever number you have entered, right? Yes, by default, enter the first number. Whatever you have entered by default is taken as string type. Br dot read line. Br dot read line. enter the first number br.readline and just convert to integer int I equal to yes integer dot parseInt. Yes. System.order print enter the first number taken as string, later convert to integer, right? Yes. Enter the second number, right? Enter the second number string s2 br.readline. Yes, integer equal to integer dot parseInt of s2, right? Integer dot parseInt of s2, right? Okay. In the okay, finally say system.out.println, system.out.println I plus j. Okay, so this is what the coding in Java. Just I'll show you the execution both in Java and Python and compare it. Just I'm opening a separate notepad file. Let's paste it, save it. Within the C drive. I'm creating a separate folder for this batch, right? Fine. Sorry, yes. I'm creating a separate folder, right? Yes. In that, try to just save this as sample.java. Now try to execute this. Yes. Go to this command prompt by typing cmd within the search, right? cd slash come out of this and say cd python 7 a.m. batch. Yes, something went wrong, it seems. What is it? Println, yes, system.out.println n is missing. Yes. Now go to the command prompt. Yes. Java C sample.java. So if any errors will display the errors, it's one error, right? Yes. System.out.println I plus j cannot find the symbol. So here enter the first number, I enter the second number j. Println any extra one and println, right? Yes. Yes. Check this. Yeah. Java C sample.java, right? And say Java sample, right? Enter the first number 10, enter the second number 20. Sum is what? 30. Okay, enter the first number, enter the second number. What is that? 30. Okay. So this is what the coding in Java. I don't know how many of you understood this code, right? Yes. How many of you understood this code, right? Yes. Okay. So you can see some complex statements here in this code, right? What is class? What is public static void main? What is this IO exception? What is input stream reader? What is buffer reader? What is system.out.println? What is read line? And what is integer.parseInt? Yes. So all this looks some without basic knowledge of Java, you cannot understand this code, right? And that too, you can see the code of 10 to 12 lines. The code is of 10 to 12 lines, right? I'll write the same code. I'll write the same task. I'll implement the same task. I'll just implement the same task using Python with not more than 3 lines. Just observe this. The same task I'll implement in Python with not more than 3 lines. Yes. Just observe this. I'm opening this Python shell, right? Python shell, right? Python shell is open. File, new file. Right? Just 3 lines of code for this. To add 2 numbers, we require X value, we require Y value, right? So I want input, enter value of X. Inputting, enter value of X. Enter value of Y. Enter value of X. Input, enter value of Y. Input, enter value of X. Int of input, enter value of Y. Input, enter value of X. Input, enter value of Y. Print X plus Y. That's this what the coding in Python. In the first line, you are inputting the value for X, inputting the value of Y. X plus Y. That's it. This is what the coding in Python. Do you see any complex word here? Complex statement here? Simple, looks like normal English statement, right? Inputting the value for X, inputting the value for Y. X plus Y. Save it. Save it as .py extension, right? Just say run module. Enter value of x 10, enter value of y 20, sum is 30. Value of x, enter value of y, print. Fine. Check it, run module. It will say enter value of x is 10, y is 20, z is 30. Okay. I'll show you some basic like sample snippets of Python. You can just check how simple the Python statements. I'll take some values, random values, 20, 30, 10, 40, 30, and 50. Print x prints the entire list. Print x prints the entire list. I want to know the number of elements within a list. I want to know the number of elements, right? Len of x. Len of x will be 5. Len of x is 5. I want to find the sum of all these elements, right? Sum of 20 plus 10 plus 40 plus 30 plus 50. Sum of x. 20 plus 10 plus 40. 80, 120, 130, 150. Sum of x. Sum of x, right? Sum of x. Okay. Len of x, number of elements, right? Sum of x, sum of all these values, right? 20 plus 10 plus 40 plus 30 plus 50. Sum of x. Print max of x. Max of x, right? Yes. 50. Min of x. Min of x. Max of x is 50. Min of x is 10. Print sorted of x. Arranging all these elements in a particular order, in ascending order, right? Yes. Check this outputs once.
Hello.
Len of x is 5.
Sir, just wanted to ask, these are inbuilt functions of Python. Is there
Yes.
any, like, just like in JavaScript, we have like length function or
Yes, yes.
reduce,
Yes, yes. These are input, these are inbuilt functions of Python.
or and there is there any way to not use inbuilt and follow the whole for kind of loop and then
Yes, sir.
get those
Yes, yes.
sorted?
We can do that also. We can write code and perform
Okay.
compute the sum also, right? Possible. But Python, most of the time, Python has got many inbuilt functions, inbuilt methods are there, inbuilt modules are there, right? for performing. No need to write huge codings here. So just with 1, 2 lines, we can perform the operations. We have got many inbuilt functions, methods, and modules. Yes.
Okay, just one more question. Why do people say, like sometimes interviewer ask, why do we should not use inbuilt, we should use normal, write our own code, not use inbuilt functions.
So just to test you the coding, right? To test you with the coding, right? Just what all the functionalities we are writing in Python, right? The built-in functions. Even we can write your own code. Inbuilt code available. Even for the inbuilt functions, the code is implemented, right? So the same way, just like inbuilt function, user-defined functions you can build. So to test you the coding levels, right? Okay. So
Okay,
so
thank you.
all these functions are given by Python, right? Inbuilt functions directly we can make use of those. But even we can write our own code and implement the code as compared with inbuilt functions. User-defined functions also we can develop, which works similar to built-in functions. So
Okay.
here, yes. So just see how simple do you see any complex words or statements here? So look like normal English statements, len, sum of x, max of x, min of x, sorted of x. Len of x is 5, sum of x is 150, max is 50, min is 10. This is what arranging all the elements in ascending order. But if you want in descending order, if you want the output in descending order, right? Yes. The same thing, but descending, there is no separate functionality given by Python. It's sorted of x only, you will get in descending. The ascending, if you reverse it, you will get in descending, right? Reverse equal the run module, right? Yes. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So it's ascending order, descending. Next, element of this. Five elements I want to add to which list? To the X list. What you want? What to happen? See, to the X. Element added. Run module. Can you see 60 what happened at the last? Yep. X dot remove. X dot remove. what we got removed, right? In this way, you can add elements, you can remove elements, right? Yes. Okay. One more example, right? Just see that one more example. I said 89,300 inbuilt, 89,300 inbuilt modules, right? Yes. In that, I'll just show you one example of a module. So module consists of inbuilt functions, inbuilt classes, right? We can, by using that, we can perform the operations. In all of statements. Looks like not having these statements. DI of print math, import math, dir of math. Dir of math means yes, run module. It provides all the properties of math module, right? What are the properties of math? Like sine, sin h, square root, tan h, tau, prime. Pi value, e value, pi value, e value. So all this, these are the variables. Pi is one variable, e is one variable, tau is one variable, right? Yes, if you want to print the values of these variables, print math dot pi, print math dot e. Print math dot pi, math dot e. Observe these values of pi and e. Pi value 3.14, e value 2.71. For example, you don't know, for example, there is a functionality like square root here. There is a functionality like square root. You don't know how to use it, how to work with it. Okay, how to use this square root. Python provides help, right? Help. Help on what? Within the math model, there is a functionality called square root. Yes, it provides you the syntax, right? General format. Help on built-in function square root in module math. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. Square root expecting one value x. Square root expecting one value x returns the square root of x. square root of x returns the square root of x. Just provide one value x returns the square root of x. Yes, print within the math module sqrt of 16 square root of 16. Square root of 16 is what? Math dot square root of 16. Square root of 16 is what? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Check it. Run module. Square root of 16. What is the output it is providing? 4. Now, help on any other function, right? For example, there is POW function. Help on it. Help on math dot POW. Help on math dot POW, right? Yes. Help on built-in function power in the module math. Power expecting two values. Power expecting two values x comma y. Return x to the power of y. X comma y, x to the return x to the power of y, x to the power of y. Okay, we need to provide two values here. Power x comma y. It returns x to the power of y, x to the power of y. Just provide two values now. Yes. Print. Within the math module, there is a function like power function. I need to provide two values 10 comma 3, 10 to the power of 3000, right? Yes. Run, just check this. Run module. 1000, right? Yes. So even there are some modules related to plottings and visualizations. Without any knowledge of Python, with zero knowledge on Python, right? Just without any basics, right? You can easily understand this generating graphs in Python, plottings in Python, right? Just I'll show you some example, right? How to generate a graph, a normal graph. For that, a module import matplotlib dot, and within this we have got a built-in property pyplot as plt matplotlib dot pyplot as p. So instead of using this very big name, every time in our program code, just like math, I'll write shortcut name or alias name as p or plt, I can say. Now to plot a graph, I got a plot function. Plotting a graph require x coordinate values are this and y coordinate values. One, two, three, and 574. 1, 2, 3. X coordinates, 574 y coordinates. Yes, plt dot plot, plt dot show. One, two, three, 574. Just see a graph is good. Plot a graph, show it. run model. You can see a graph, right? This 1 5 2 7 1 5 2 7 3 4, right? Yes, a graph is generated, right? Yes. Okay, so in the how it is taking the x values means from that x value 1, max value 3, min value is 1, max value is 3. So from there it is, if you want to start from 0 also, you need to give plt dot access. Yes. Okay, you got a solid graph. You got a solid graph in blue color, but I doesn't want, I want in different color, but I doesn't want a solid graph. So just you can say give comma and say hyphen hyphen. You will get a dotted graph. And also I want color CO color equal to green color. So how simple, right? Generating graphs, color green color and in dotted format. Check this dotted line format, dotted line and color is green color. Okay, fine. Next, for example, the same thing I take a small, just I'll take 5 more minutes. File, new file, right. Age and income, for example, age and income values. Age value 30, 40, 50, 60. 30, 40, 50, 60 age values. And the income values for 30,000. Okay, age and incomes. For 30,000, for 40, 40, 30, for 50, 35, for 60, 50,000, right? Now check it.
కామా
It is
కింద లైన్ కి వెళ్ళింది సార్.
here one comma should come. Yes, after this square bracket, one comma is what's missing, right? Now check this. One extra comma you got here in the third line. See, a graph is generated from this. For 30 years, 30,000, 40, it is 40,000, 50, it is 35, for 60, it is 50,000. But I want some label to the x-axis, I want some label to the y-axis, I want some title to the graph. So built-in functionality we have got, right? Yes. plt.xlabel. plt.xlabel, what is that? Age. plt.x-axis label age, plt.y label income. Can you see age, y-axis income, and title? If you want some title, right? plt.title, you can say. plt.title. Run module, right? Yes. Age as x-axis, income as y-axis, sample graph, right? Yes.
Sir, where we use these graph, I mean, backend generally give data to the front end. How and what is the use case of having this graph, like as a, not passing data but showing?
So here, this plottings, visualizations, this data analysis, everything not in web applications. They are used in data science environment. Within this
Okay,
data science, for data analysis, data predictions, right? We use
okay,
these graphs.
okay.
So here, instead of plot function, if you use bar graph will be generated. Instead of that, if I give HIST, histogram will be generated. PIE, if I give pie graph will be generated, right? Just 1 minute, just one more example, right? So if you want to generate a pie graph based on your sales, just import matplotlib, same module, right? Here, August sales, first mobile sales, right? Mobiles are like Samsung, OnePlus, Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, OnePlus. August sales are like this. Samsung 45, Oppo 10, Vivo 15, right? 30, right? So here I want to generate a, what is it? Pie graph, plt dot pie. I want to generate a pie graph, plt dot pie function. Plot means you will get a graph, normal plot, pie graph based on this August sales, based on August sales, a pie graph. And labels, I want labels. Labels, right? Labels is nothing but mobiles. Okay, save it. Mobile has got more sales in the month of August. So here I need to say plt.show at the last. plt.show. Run module. Samsung, right? Samsung has got more. Next OnePlus. Next Vivo. Next Oppo. Okay, so in this way we generate a pie graph. So yes, this is the course content, right? Python starting from the basics. Yes, basics, Python operations, operators. So still we didn't discuss anything about that graphs, right? Basics, anything. Still you are able to understand these graphs or not, right? So we didn't discuss anything, any basics about this graphs. Lot of things we have got to discuss, right? So, but still they look like, do you see any complex word in this? They look like normal English statements, right? Okay, Python operators in Python, IDs, working with different IDs in Python, right? Flow control statements, looping statements, right? Strings in Python, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, methods, special characters, collections, list tuples, sets, dictionaries, list properties, list indexing, list creations, list functions, list methods, nested list, right? The Python tuples. Yes, tomorrow also you can attend the session same time, 7 o'clock, using the same link to see more on this. From tomorrow, we are going to start with this Python technicals. The batch is going to start from tomorrow, and starting with this Python versions, installations, execution modes. Okay. Tuple operations, tuple creations, tuple indexing, different ways of creating tuples, tuple operations, tuple addresses, sets, dictionaries, functions in Python, modules in Python, modular programming, packages in Python, errors and exceptions, file handling, and object-oriented programming features in brief, regular expressions, models related to different domains, some models related to database, some related to data science, some models related to big data, some related to regular expressions, some related to graphics, right? Yes. Database access, installation of MySQL database, installing databases, connecting with database, and working all the database related operations. Python date and time, OS module, advanced models like iterators, generators, closers, decorators, working with CSV files, JSON files, XML files, GUI programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, working introduction to data science, the pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and matplotlib model in brief, right? Coming to this web development, right? Django framework, Django installations, Django project architecture, Django applications, questions, Django views, Django templates, Django admin models advanced concepts like and UI technologies like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript will be discussed. And MySQL. Okay, fine. Duration of the class, daily class starts from 7 to 8, right? The class starts from 7 to 8, yes. Okay, fine. Any queries you got, anyone? Tomorrow also you can attend the session same time using the same link, right? Yes. Okay, fine. Any other queries? Okay, so I'm signing off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time, same link, right? Yes. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow.
Sir,
Thank you.
thank you, sir.